Alright, welcome back to another review. It's Samuel again. We're here for another review of November. And no, this is not an action movie. I put that there just to fuck with you guys, to see what happens. If somehow you guys still went with this fucking movie. Oh god. The Shawshank Redemption from 1994, starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, Clancy Brown, etc. Yeah, this fucking movie. I would say this first. I would say this movie is pretty overrated as a film, as a prison film. There are better prison films than this, like Lock Up and fucking the other one with JCVD or some shit like that. Those are way better, and those are like action. This is just a drama film, you know. I knew it was a drama film. I just put it there to see what kind of dumbass to pick on it. But a lot of you guys did pick it, so I guess I'm doing a review on it. So let's get into it, I guess. So this movie is, of course, written by Stephen King. I didn't know he wrote it until I fucking read it. It said he wrote it, and he wrote a book about it or something like that. Since when this guy writes fucking drama films like the fucking Shawshank Redemption? Like, what the fuck? That's a little odd. Isn't that guy like more like a horror guy? He writes a fucking drama film? That's something you'll see every fucking day. And of course, yeah, he probably did wrote other fucking drama films besides this, which I probably don't know. But this is the first time I ever knew that he wrote this. And this movie has a 9.4 out of 10 on IMDb. I'm like, what the fuck? All they do is just regular prison shit. There's nothing really interesting happening in this fucking movie besides this guy fucking escaping through a hole that God gave him, I guess. Like, it's not a reason. Like, how the fuck he just get this fucking hole? He just fucking jumps in there and he just leaves and shit, you know, like one of those weird fucking fantasy shits. So you just go inside of a fucking hole. Well, it's not a pussy hole. It's like a regular fucking hole, like a regular wall hole and shit, not a pussy hole. Even though some fucking wallpaper is like covering it and shit. Well, we'll get to that soon. But like a lot of people make jokes about this movie. A lot of fucking cartoons, a lot of movies. They love making fun of this fucking movie, The Shawshank Redemption. Everybody makes a parody about this shit. Every motherfucking thing. Even video games make fun of this fucking movie. I'm like, what is so great about this fucking movie? I don't get what's so great about it. Oh, a white guy become friends with a black guy or something? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know how it is. So, it all starts off where Tim Robbins was accused of killing his wife and the guy that was fucking his wife. Well, that's not surprising. It's the fucking 40s, so that a lot of that shit did happen. It still happens to this day, still. It's a lot of that fucking shit going on. Some fucking dude's wife getting fucked in the ass, and in the fucking mouth, and in the pussy. So it happens all the time. That's not new. That's not new at all. So he was accused of it, and he don't think he killed his wife or that guy. So he gets put in jail for it for the rest of his life, this and that. He goes to this prison called Shawshank or something. I guess that a lot of these guys get their ass shanked by a fucking giant ass hook or a big ass dick up their ass, but that's like most of the time in prison anyways. BBC's up their butthole by a fucking gay ass Tyrone. Well, that's how it is in prison. I mean, there's no chicks to fuck because you're in prison full of these other fucking sausage fests in there. Lots of sausage fests in a whole fucking prison cell. Holy shit. I mean, the only way you can get away from that fucking prison cell if you say you identify as a woman and you put all this fucking wigs on your head and shit and make like you're a girl, you can go to a fucking female prison, which that happened before with a tranny dude, and I got all the pussy. I was like, whoa, it's like he's in heaven full of these fucking women that's really horny and haven't had fucking dick in forever. And I'm telling the truth, that actually happened, and he got like a lot of people pregnant in that fucking prison cell. I'm not fucking around. Go look it up. It's all over the internet about that shit. Hey, that's the only way you can get away from these fucking freaks in the regular male prison cell. All these wieners and shit. You know, that's the only way you can escape. But you know how this movie goes. Like I said, it's a prison movie. You know what happens in prison in real life. Like, in real life, you know what happens in prison. You know, you'll get butt fucked by a big-ass dude named Tyrone, or, what else? You get your ass kicked. That's basically what happens in prison. You get your ass kicked, and you get fucked in the ass. That's what happens, because a lot of horny ass dudes and need some pussy, but they can't because they're stuck in prison forever. But it's all these other wieners in their faces. So, yeah, just don't do bad stuff. Anyways, so Tim Robbins shows up to prison. All these guys like, yeah, more wieners, yeah. And fucking Morgan Freeman's like betting shit with these other guys and shit. And we all know the reason why Morgan Freeman's in jail, because he's black. Like, what other options could it be? He's black. That's why he's in fucking prison. That's the only reason why. It's the 40s. It was racist as fuck in those times, man. Of course, that's why he's in fucking prison. And he was accused the same thing like Tim Robbins about killing his wife and the dude or whatever. It's the same shit, but he's black. Of course, I gotta put him in prison. But anyways, yeah, that happened. Later on, they become like great buddies with each other and shit like that, like best buddies and shit, you know. But before that, I think what happened here is it's like, I don't know, it's bedtime. It's time for all these prisoners to go to bed, and this one fat slob won't shut the fuck up. And Mr. Krabs, Clancy Brown, gets pissed off because he's like the captain of the fucking prison cell. He tells this guy to shut the fuck up, but he doesn't shut up. He keeps crying, say he's innocent and stuff like that. So he opens the cell, he grabs his fat ass, start beating the shit out of him with a fucking nightstick and shit, bash his skull in and shit. Like, fatty. He beat up Patrick Star and shit. I'm like, holy shit, fucking Mr. Krabs is fucking beating the shit out of Patrick Star, and he kills him and shit. And I always think to myself, can a captain get in trouble for that, for killing a prisoner or some shit like that? Like, I don't know how that shit works. I don't know. Maybe he makes something up saying the guy tried to attack him or something like that, and he gets to keep his job or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know how fucking prison works. Okay, I never been to prison, so I can't really tell. And I don't want to go to prison. Fuck that shit. Fucking, you kidding me? I don't want no fucking wieners on my butt. Like I said, don't do bad stuff. Oh, fuck that shit. You be their bitch forever. You're my bitch. No, he's my bitch. I want to fight over it, motherfucker? Time for that bullshit. Well, anyways, yeah, fucking Clancy Brown kills a prisoner, and he's like starting beating the shit out of him and shit with a baseball bat. Oh, no, not baseball bat, a nightstick. And he like shoved up the nightstick up his ass and turned him to a fucking popsicle and shit. Like, what the fuck? Turn that fat fuck into a popsicle? Like, what? How's that possible? Like, what the fuck? And I'm surprised there wasn't no fucking Krusty Krab music playing when he's beating the shit out of this guy. You know how fucking hilarious that'd be if they actually had Krusty Krab music playing when Mr. Krabs, Clancy Brown as the captain, was beating the shit out of this fat guy. You know how fucking hilarious that'd been? Maybe I should do that. I should do that shit. I should make a video like that. Maybe at the end of this video I'll put that up there and see what happens. That should be funny as fuck, but sad at the same time though. But anyways, so later on, fucking at the cafeteria, the Wiener cafeteria, and they're all sitting there and they're talking about what happened with the fat guy, and fucking Tim Robbins wondering what his name is. The guy's like, hey, who the fucking cares what his name is? He's dead. Get over it. I'm like, geez, I'm gonna be a fucking dickhead about it, buddy. He just wanted to know what his name was. That's all he wanted to know. Fucking bullshit. What a dickhead, right? Then later on, they're like watching a movie or something like that, and fucking Tim Robbins goes in the back and he gets jumped by these fucking goons or some shit like that. He gets his ass kicked. I mean, come on, it's movie night. Well, why the fuck are you beating it up for? Like, that's pretty fucked up. It's movie night. Trying to watch a fucking movie, man. What the hell? What kind of bullshit is that? And fucking the guy gets sent for like timeout or something like that, and timeout's over. Clancy Brown is in his prison cell, and he started beating the shit out of that guy. Whooping the hell out of him too, turning his ass to a fucking Krabby Patty and shit. I love when he just started beating the shit out of these prisoners, man. It's just funny as hell. I know it's fucked up, but it's funny as hell. And there's like other scenes where Morgan Freeman, Tim Robbins, these other goons, prisoner goons, were like swabbing the poop deck on the fucking the rooftop or something like that. They're swabbing the poop deck, cleaning it up. And fucking Tim Robbins walk up to Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs. He was like asking about, has your wife ever cheated on you before? Fucking Clancy Brown grabs him and like puts him to the fucking the ledge. And he's like, what the fuck you say to me, motherfucker? We'll shove this up your ass in a second. That's what's gonna happen. I was like, what the fuck? He want to throw his ass off. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I was like, Then it got like really boring after a while. The movie got like really like, starting to drag. I always movies so fucking long, man. It's like 2 hours and like let me see, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Like what the fuck? I mean, I watch a lot of fucking long movies like Scarface. That's like 2 hours and 49 minutes. But Scarface is like entertaining throughout the whole fucking movie. I watched the whole fucking thing throughout the whole film. It was fucking entertaining as fuck. But films like this, it's just, it drags. The same shit happens because it's prison. You know how it is in prison. Like I said, you get butt fucked, you get your ass kicked, shitty food, etc., etc., etc. Like, come on, like, to be honest with you, I watched a lot of prison movies before, so it's not the first time I watched a prison movie. This is not the first time. I watched a lot of prison movies before. And like half of them I like, or half I don't. It's like a mix, it's like 50-50 thing. But every time they write a fucking prison movie, it does tell the truth about how prison is, how fucked up it can be in that fucking place. You know, just don't do bad stuff. You won't end up in there. So, you know, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta fucking do. But yeah, so let's talk about the whole escape plan that fucking Tim Robbins does in this movie. So I guess I think I remember that he finds a hole in his fucking wall or some shit like that. And he finds a way to escape, and he tells Morgan Freeman, "I have something out there for you when you fucking actually leave the fucking prison cell, leave the prison. There's like at least something out there for you or something like that." It's like, why you leave there out there for me? It's a secret, Morgan. It's a secret. So, like one day, so now at nighttime, he decided to escape right through that hole. And he comes out of the sewer and shit. Well, I mean, before that, he's all these fucking pipes and shit. He got to go through all these pipes and shit, like some fucking shitty McDonald's playground or something like that. He got to go through all these fucking pipes and shit. And he finally gets out there. He's out in the sewer water. He gets out of that fucking McDonald's fucking, I don't know, fucking tank hole or something like that. He gets right out of that fucking pussy hole and he's out. He's like, oh, free, freedom! Fucking rain, fucking thunder, and lightning and shit. I was probably lightning and fucking electrocute this motherfucker. Like that shit was funny as shit, but that didn't happen. He was like, oh, freedom! And people make fun of that shit a lot with that joke when he gets freed from fucking prison. When he escapes, people make that joke all the fucking time. All these TV shows, these video games, these movies, they always make jokes and make parodies about it. But somehow, I still don't get what's so great about this fucking movie. It's alright at best. I don't get what's so great about it. It's a prison movie, for Christ's sakes. The same shit happens all the time. Especially these douchebag captains in these prison places. They a bunch of dickheads all the time, too. It's not a no. Most of the time, these prison movies are realistic, man. Most of the time, it is. But yeah, it's the same shit. So he finally gets out, and one day all the prisoners comes out of their fucking cell for inspection or something like that, whatever it is. And fucking Tim Robbins doesn't come out. He's like, where the fuck is that guy at? So they go inside the fucking prison, his prison room, and he's not in there. So they turn on the fucking alarm, and sound like a fat guy falling on his ass. And the fucking, I think the warden heard it or something like that. He's like, what the fuck is that? He was like tying his shoes or something like that. What the fuck? His fucking thick ass glasses. So he goes in there. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? He's like pissed off. He puts his finger through the hole. I was like, what the fuck is this? He takes the fucking paper off. He's like, there's a big ass hole this whole time. I'll cover this shit. Big ass fucking hole. Crater's a fucking bald spot on someone's head. So he was like pissed off and shit. So I think I remember he kills himself or something like that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This dude fucking kills himself? This big dick glasses motherfucker. What a weak ass dude. That's what a weak person would do. Fucking what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me with that? So he was free. It took forever to Morgan Freeman to get out of prison. I think he finally gets out of prison or something like that. I don't know. The ending was a blur. I didn't really try hard to watch the ending that much because I was like, I'm getting really fucking bored watching this shit. I'm getting like really tired. I'm falling asleep here. You know, like it's a long fucking movie. It should be like an hour 53 minutes at least. Hour 55. Like this movie's too long. Like, I like other long movies like Scarface, but this is not one of them. Definitely not. It's too long. Like those superhero movies, too fucking long, man. Justice League shit 4 fucking hours. How you can sit there and watch that shit? You gotta be a real fucking geek with a fucking underwear up to your belly button to watch that shit. Fuck that. But yeah, this movie's alright. I'm not really crazy about it. You know, I'll never watch it again. I'll tell you that right now. This shit's too fucking long to watch this shit. I mean, I like watching Clancy Brown beat the shit out of people with a nightstick, but you know, like I said, it's messed up to watch that and laugh at it. But yeah, Clancy Brown did a good job playing this guy. He played a great dickhead.